guys, today is a bonus and I am so excited because we are unexpectedly without child, and you won't believe it, but Nico has agreed to go to the Goodwill bins with me today.
Might as well go shopping.
I know his stamina is gonna be pretty minimal, so I'm expecting about an hour before he gives me that look. Since we only have an hour, I thought it'd be fun to make it a goal for us to find $100 worth of profit in 1 hour today. The other challenge of the situation is we need to be focusing on items that we can carry on our backs or in a bag, because we will be taking a bus to our next hotel, which is closer to the wedding that we are going to tonight. Because today's thrift adventure is gonna be a little bit shorter, I'm gonna take you along with me with some of the behind the scenes of reselling and running a reselling business. If you missed us last week, we are in Washington right now for a wedding.
Oh God, this is freaky. Sorry, okay, I calm.
But I also turned it into a thrift trip. The last couple of days, we have been staying at this epic hotel in Seattle that was conveniently next to the train station and just a short bus ride away to the Goodwill Outlet. This just blows my mind. When you come from, I grew up, but whatever. The point is when you live on a little island, does not have very many stories. We are 21 stories down, or up. We're 21 stories up. That building right over there is the tallest building in Seattle. It is the Columbia building. It is how many stories, Nico?
76 stories.
76 stories. 3 times as high, over 3 times as high as where we're at. I think my tummy would lurch. Nicholas is teasing me that he might let me go to the bins. I told him I have a bag within my bag, and we could do that. We could make that happen. We are without child.
Instead of doing tourist stuff. The city we've already been to a bunch, might as well go shopping.
Shop, 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 shop. I had never seen anything like this, but this was a butler robot that would bring things up to your room for you. So you want to know something funny?
I like jokes.
It's not that funny. Yesterday I tried to go through there and I couldn't get it, and I walked out and went through the regular door after being defeated by the swivel door.
Same thing happened to me too.
Yeah, really?
After leaving our epic hotel, we hopped on a bus and made our way to the Goodwill bins. I went straight to the bin with the bags, hoping to find something that I can both resell and use to carry our found items.
Lotus is an expensive brand, but with 1,300 listed and only a couple hundred sold, this is not a good pickup to resell. My name is Mackenzie, and I am a Hawaii-based reseller who prioritizes family fun adventures over profits. I have an addiction to travel, so I use my love of reselling to help fund thrift adventures by reselling items online using websites like Poshmark and eBay. I started off by making just a couple $100 extra a month to bringing in about $2,000 a month that help fund my wanderlust dreams. I am the wandering thrifter. Let's get back into today's thrift adventure.
I grew up going to the Seattle Goodwill Outlet, and when I was a kid it was 99 cents a pound, and I absolutely loved it because they used to separate kids' clothes from the adult clothes. As an adult, I've been to lots of different Goodwill outlets from Washington State to Texas, and they all have their different vibes, including rules and types of people that come. This was a really neat find, but solds and size made me leave it behind. Some vintage Barneys can actually sell for really good money, but this guy was missing his tags. If you've never been to the bins, it's kind of hard to comprehend actually how much stuff comes through there and how hard you have to dig to find good things. As soon as I saw the clasp, I recognized this wallet and I knew it was Hobo. I was a little disappointed to see the stickers, but I knew that I was going to try to work on it, so I'm going to take you along with me.
Alright, so here's that wallet we found at the bins. I've already been working on it a little bit to try to get the stickers off. We're going to try a couple of different methods. I've watched some YouTube videos, and honestly, my hopes are like this high, but we'll see what we can do. What's a bummer is it's super clean on the inside. Like, it was hardly used. Someone's kid just got a little creative. Okay, so the hairdryer thing did not work. It started to peel up the silver part, so that's no good. We are gonna try a magic sponge now.
It is getting the sticker off, but it's also peeling that off too. All right. All right, we're going all in and we're gonna buy some leather paint. Silver metallic. We're gonna try a little bit of saddle soap to get it cleaned up, especially now that we are committed to painting it. So we're just gonna get this clean.
Okay, different day, and it came in the mail, so we're gonna paint it.
All right, I've watched zero anything to teach me, but I taped it and we're just gonna start painting it. So this says you're supposed to use some sort of deglazer and do a process. We're not doing that, and you're supposed to like air. We're not doing that either. We're just taking a paintbrush and we're just gonna paint.
This is Fossil. It's cute, unique, and won't sell for a ton, but because it's so small, it's worth to grab. I spent a lot of time on my phone double checking solds to make sure that it was worth taking home. Seriously, the bins is like a full arm back workout, and I always leave exhausted. Portrait mode is different. Nico kept saying that he was gonna film me in portrait mode, but what he really meant was landscape mode. I think Nico wanted you to see how high the ceilings were, but right after this, he got yelled at for filming.
This was the fleece that everybody was trying to grab.
Oh, I like it.
But how cool is it?
It's really cool.
Said I wasn't gonna sell any more Nike. Maybe somebody wants to buy it from them.
Right here?
Yeah. Just start asking people, give me $1 for it.
That's lame.
Why is it lame?
Give me $1 for it?
Yeah.
Just leave it. If you're gonna sell it for $1, I'll give you $1 to leave it.
It's not the point. It's such a cool print.
Yeah, it's really cool.
All right. I'm keeping it.
Since Nico got yelled at for filming, he was trying to be sneaky, and this is kind of a strange angle, but this is my process of how I go through my items. I am looking at everything, making sure there are no stains, holes, that zippers work. I'm double checking sold comps on eBay, and I'm just being very mindful of what I'm bringing home and making sure to set back anything that I definitely don't want. This TNA sweatshirt actually ended up having some faint stains that I noticed not until I got home, so I should not have picked it up.
See ya.
Didn't resell for a lot, so I threw it back.
Okay, now look how cute this is.
That is cute.
But it's,
No, it's cute. There's that little stain down there in the middle, right?
there's all sorts.
Okay.
You can see how I can be so back and forth with some items.
I'm putting it back.
When I first started reselling, I didn't care about fabric content, but now I always check because it really determines if something sells or not. I thought this fleece was ugly, but it had a great sell-through rate.
What do you think?
Woohoo! We got some good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus!
Bonus. What'd you say?
I said I'm so happy. We
Oh,
got
good.
some really good stuff. Like, score. We
Yeah.
got some like free people, CP Shane.
All right, we're here at the train station place, Pioneer Square, and we're heading to Bothell for the next hotel wedding.
We had a blast at the wedding, but I was exhausted the next day. With our bags packed, it's time to head back to Hawaii. I sold one of the backpacks from the bins and it went missing with USPS, and I didn't know what the next steps were, so I went to my local post office. disappeared, and I got a couple of messages about it. I just don't know what the next steps are to do. No, wait, I sent it.
Oh, not gonna be in the system anymore.
Okay, so I didn't realize about the whole like window. I just assumed that I was still good considering that I kept getting emails. She said that there's probably a good chance I will not get any money for the item, that it's just past the 60-day window. So for the future, even though I'm getting emails saying they're looking for the package, I just need to file a claim like right away. She didn't seem hopeful, but at least now I know how to proceed in the future.
We spent a total of $44 at the Goodwill bins, which included a pair of shoes for Nico to wear to the wedding. Our goal was to find $100 of profit in an hour, and the big question is, did we reach our goal? I was able to film some of our finds, but here are the rest of our items that have already sold. Sadly though, eBay took back $40 because a package was lost with USPS. You got to see the realities of running a reselling business by following up with that lost package and helping me mend that hobo wallet. So, even with this setback, we still met our $100 profit goal. Since this was completely bonus, I am happy with everything we found. The Show Me Your Moo Moo was my favorite, not only because we sold it for a decent profit, but also because I was able to wear it as an extra layer to and from the wedding. Coming from Hawaii, Washington can feel very cold. Next week, we are trading the cold for the heat and heading to Arizona. My mom lives near Phoenix, and I know there are some epic scores to be found there. Make sure to subscribe to be able to come along with us for our next thrifting adventure. Really appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Oh, and for all of my new subscribers, thank you. And here's my happy dance. Thank you. Oh, I'm done. Okay, I'm done now. Thanks.